The Waiting Heart. In a quiet desert town lived a boy named Ayaan. Ayaan was kind, hard-working, and full of dreams. He wanted to become a carpenter, like his father. His father taught him everything: how to measure, how to saw, and how to build homes for families in need. But one day, a terrible sandstorm roared through their town, destroying their small workshop. The tools were gone. The wood was buried. Ayaan's father sighed. "We must have patience, my son. Allah will provide." Ayaan frowned. "But father, how can we build again with nothing left?" His father smiled softly. "By trusting the one who gives us everything." Days passed. The family struggled to find food and work. Ayaan prayed every night, but his heart began to grow heavy. One morning, he went to the busy market to look for odd jobs. He saw other boys selling crafts, earning coins, laughing. He whispered sadly, "Why is Allah not helping me?" Just then, he saw an old man trying with great effort to lift a heavy bundle of firewood. Without thinking, Ayaan ran to help him. The old man smiled and said, "Thank you, young one. May Allah bless you for your patience." He then handed Ayaan a small, beautifully carved pouch. Inside was a beautiful, golden carving tool, something rare and precious. "You helped without expecting reward. That's true, Sabr, patience with trust." Ayaan returned home and showed the tool to his father. His father's eyes filled with tears. "Subhanallah, this tool, we can rebuild our workshop." Together, they started again. Years later, Ayaan became a skilled carpenter known throughout the town for his kindness and patience. Whenever someone complained about their struggles, he would smile and say, "Be patient. Allah always listens, but He answers at the best." The Royal Carpenter, a story of perfect timing. Ayaan's workshop hummed with quiet purpose. Years after finding the golden tool, he had become the finest carpenter in the land, not just for his skill, but for his kind and patient heart. One dusty afternoon, the peace was broken by the sound of hooves. A grand royal messenger, mounted on a magnificent, sweating steed, pulled up outside the shop. "Ayaan," the messenger announced, "the King Kaisan summons you." Ayaan followed the messenger to the palace, feeling a nervous excitement. King Kaisan, a kind but demanding ruler, stood beside a grand blueprint. "Ayaan," the king said, "I need a new minbar, a pulpit, for the grand mosque." "It must be the most beautiful ever built," the king continued, "and you must use wood from the legendary sunstone tree, deep in the whispering desert. You have only 40 days. 40 days for a piece that should take 4 months. Doubt whispered in Ayaan's ear, but he quickly silenced it. He thought of his father's words, "Trust the one who gives us everything." Ayaan packed his tools, including his precious golden carver, prayed, and set off for the desert. The journey began smoothly, but on the 4th day, his cart broke an axle deep in the burning sands. 40 days, the deadline mocked him. While repairing the wheel, he saw an old traveler, Jalal, whose own small cart was tipped over. Jalal was weary and injured. Though the broken cart meant another delay, Ayaan stopped everything to help the old man fix his wheel, offer him water, and bandage his knee. "May Allah bless your generous heart," Jalal whispered. Jalal pointed to a small, barely visible grove on the horizon. "The sunstone tree is not there," he said. "It is hidden behind that dune, and be warned, the king's wood needs a special blade to be carved properly." Jalal then gifted Ayaan a curved, gleaming tool. With the new blade and the old man's correct directions, Ayaan found the sunstone tree. It glowed faintly, just as the legend described. He patiently cut the perfect, giant piece and hurried back. He arrived back in the city on the 41st day. Just 1 day late, King Kaisan was furious. The deadline is broken. Your patience has failed, Ayaan. Forgive me, Your Majesty, Ayaan replied. The delay led me to the correct path and the right tool. The minbar I have carved will be a greater work than if I had arrived on time. He unveiled the minbar. The minbar was breathtaking, not just beautiful, but it had carvings of hands helping one another, of patience and kindness woven into the very grain. King Kaisan smiled. Your journey made this work perfect, Ayaan. Delays are truly detours to greater blessings. You are my royal carpenter,